here's one. Let's call this one Super Drunk. Not that I am. I think I've been sleeping for a few hours, but it's morning. It's a.m. It's 3:50 something. And so when you combine, fatigue, being worn out, and having drank all day yesterday, you just call this one Super Drunk and see what comes out. So what does a guy who's gonna die say the next day? Early in the morning. Super drunk. They should make a fucking t-shirt for that. Where they get the Batman, he wears a cape or something. Superman has a big, blue t-shirt with big red S on it. I mean, what could I get? I could be black. I want it black. I want a black t-shirt, full arms, goes all the way down to the wrist, tight, made out of some kind of nylon shit, and and on the face of it, it's just a big black. Well, no, the t-shirt's black, and it's not really a t-shirt; it's a nylon kind of thing, it's tight. Gotta be tight, show off my body, my sexy body. Woo-hoo-hoo. And so on the black nylon tight thing, I got a big fucking D. I mean, a D. In fact, make it so big that it wraps around. I mean, you don't even want it just on the front. You want it to wrap around. Then people have to go, that's different. That's not what I was expecting at all. Well, that's because it was designed by a super drunk. Yeah. You normal people. People out there, you expect, somebody, right, super drunk on there, but no, I want a big fucking D. I want to big it and wrap it around and gigantic D. So what does a super drunk do at 4 in the morning? I got an eye appointment about 4 hours from now. I'm going to go in and see what's wrong with my eyes. Suddenly I can't see very well. Oh man, that would really suck if it's like some, one of those things where you go blind. But it's already hard to drive the car. I mean, I keep hitting, random pedestrians and a couple of dogs and a cat. And, but, most people aren't paying attention, so you can get away with that stuff. I just drive off, and, although I felt bad about that woman in the wheelchair. Fuck. Right in the middle, which those wheelchairs need to be faster. They need faster wheelchairs. She could have got out of the way if she just would have gunned it, but she had, a slow wheelchair. So I'm not, it's probably not, actually, it's not my fault. I mean, somebody should have given her a faster wheelchair. Shit. So I'm going to the eye doctor today. So this is today's update, Dear Diary. Find out what's going wrong with my eyes because I have to take a driving test. I mean, fuck. I mean, I don't really want to go out and drive if I can't see because, I keep running over people and dogs and animals and shit. But, what do? If you go blind? You're stuck in one place. You can't drive by Braille. Driving by Braille doesn't work. You might have a good memory and you might be able to, okay, I know exactly, where to go and how to turn, and you got a feel for the distances. But you can't drive by Braille. It doesn't work. So hopefully the eye doctor this morning, a few hours from now, says, oh, well, you just have an infection. It's an infection. And here's some pills. Take these pills and you'll be able to see again. Fuck, I hope so. Because going blind is not one of those things, whoo-hoo. Not one of those things I look forward to in life. I mean, death. I'm okay with death, because after that, it's like your emotions are, well, you're not very emotional after you're fucking dead. So, but if you're forced to live in the dark, you can't drive your car because you keep running over people and shit. Well, that's different. That's different. I love dead. Dead sounds pretty good to me right now. And if it turns out the eye doc says, uh-oh, you got a problem. You're gonna not be able to see pretty soon. Well, fucking hey, man. Bring it to death. Oh, I love death. Bring it on. Here we go. Death. Just, how do you do it? And I actually have some pills now. I got some, what do they call them? They slow down your heart. My new doc put me on these pills, and the dumb shit he prescribed, large quantities. So I got like, I don't know, 300 of them. And so if I decide to go, finally, I got an easy out. I don't have to fucking, take a gun and blow my head off, or, slit my wrists, or suffocate myself, or, put myself in the garage with a hose, running from the tailpipe. And I mean, all those horrible ways to try to, end it. Now I got these pills. I got a whole bunch of them. I got like 300. And all you need to do is just take too many. Take too many, and your heart will stop. You just gotta go to sleep. Yeah. But I'm not there. I mean, I want to get back in shape. I'm not suicidal. I do not have what do they call it? Suicidal ideation, something like that. The doc asked me about that. That's in my record from a couple years ago. When I was being a little too generous with my friends' mental aspects. I thought, I could joke around about this shit. They'll get it. But they didn't. They fucking called the cops on me. So I ended up in the hospital for a while. And, I got to talk to a real doc, and psych doc, and he said, you might want to reevaluate who you're hanging out with. If your friends can't tell when you're joking, you may have the wrong friends. Boy, that was an expensive trip, and I had to walk 8 miles in a fucking pink Speedo, basically nude, on a summer day. But anyway, now I do have Okay, friends, if you're listening to this, I do not intend to take the 300 pills. I am not proposing to take my own life. I am joking. This is a joke. Um, but if something goes wrong, I could. I have the pills now, and my doctor trusted me, so you should trust me. Okay? Got that? All right. Done. Sometimes you just gotta cut the cord, which I have. I've cut the cord. I did my last video. I don't know if Dear Diary, 1019 something, whatever. Fuck. I cut the cord. I got no friends now. I have none. I gotta get rid of them all. All you gotta do is just say, "Hey, have you noticed that you do this and you do that and you do this?" I welcome that kind of conversation. I mean, point out shit that I do that doesn't make sense. But I have proven that pretty much everyone is a fucking idiot. Too sensitive. They don't like being told. Well, not told. I mean, they just don't like facts. Well, maybe I did that. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know where you go from here. I really don't. I mean, you're not going to find people who. You're just not going to find anybody out there who is 100% logical all the time. And I'm not. But I welcome the criticism. And I will not abandon people who. In fact, I will glom onto that fucking word, glom. I will appreciate the criticism. Tell me what's wrong with me. I get a chance to work on it, or I get a chance to argue with you and say, well, you know what? I think you may have misperceived the situation. And maybe this is some kind of weird thing going on with you. Anyway, but people are fucking A. Too sensitive. Bunch of fucking pussies.